400 years ago, the first settlers to America came and settled at Jamestown, Virginia, with a dream that arose from principles rooted in their faith. Upon their arrival, they built a three-sided fort with bulwarks at each point and a meeting house in the center. This meeting house was where Judeo-Christian principles of education, commerce, and politics were taught. It was these ideas and conviction that shaped the thinking of the early settlers and planted the seeds of an American dream. That American dream eventually became a reality that blessed millions here and gave hope for other peoples around the globe. Today, that dream of liberty, prosperity, and virtue seems to be vanishing due to our own neglect, lack of understanding, and a real effort to remove any form of Judeo-Christian influence within our laws, our schools, and our culture. And some think we are approaching a tipping point of no return. Forces within our own nation want to tear down these trusted and proven principles and exchange them for secular and failed ideologies.
At the same time, other nations of the world are in desperate need for answers to poverty, crime, injustice, and terrorism in their societies.
Hello, I'm Mark Beliles, the founder of the Providence Foundation. I'm here to tell you about a plan to restore the American dream, providing a safe and free nation for generations to come. The meeting house at Jamestown was the source of these Judeo-Christian principles of liberty and justice, prosperity and charity, and of virtue and knowledge. We want to restore this foundation which made America great. Since 1983, my colleague Stephen McDowell and I have conducted in-depth training for thousands of people through our America's Providential History seminars, books, and videos.
We also have been training leaders from all over the world with our Liberating the Nations seminars.
As I said earlier, Jamestown had a three-sided fort with bulwarks at each point and a meeting house in the center. Our strategy is the same. We have identified three strategic leadership areas: education, business, and politics. These are like the bulwarks in the fort. And our connecting strategy, like the walls in the fort, also has three parts: mass media, using film, print, television, and DVDs, special events, conferences and tours, and online learning, blogging, and networking. This three-part strategy is our transformation network. At the center of this strategy is the meeting house, which provides the real power through its ideas. Today, this is found in churches and other organizations that are educating and supporting these kinds of strategic leaders using our classes and Worldview products. This meeting house is what we call our Worldview University. We invite you to participate in this exciting and yet most important endeavor to restore the American dream and to reaffirm the principles that made us a strong nation. Decline, perhaps, is inevitable if we do not respond. Jamestown was made possible when businessmen, churches, and political leaders joined together in the Virginia Company. Some joined by investing in the company, others by going on the adventure.
Today, our network identifies and connects leaders of political, financial, and educational institutions in order to bring Christian community transformation around the world.
If you would like to know more, I or my colleagues from the Providence Foundation's New Virginia Company will be glad to meet with you. The way to prosper and achieve good success is to make yourselves all of one mind for the good of your country and your own, and to serve and fear God, the giver of all goodness.
If you want to know more about the Providence Foundation Transformation Network, visit us on the web at www.nationaltransformation.com.